Hi all, Cheftnoto here. I have a fantastic mise en place here for you today. It's one of my favorites. This is ciabatta dough. It's a higher hydration dough and it has olive oil in it as well. Of course, mise en place means everything in its place, all of your ingredients, all of your tools and utensils that you're going to need to mix it with, and a bowl that you can mix it in. So I made this yesterday for my wife's birthday dinner, and I made a focaccia out of this dough, and I made a ciabatta bread out of this dough. I'll show it to you at the end of this demonstration. So everything's here, so let's mise. Now I start the mixing process. I'm going to add the warm water, the yeast, and the olive oil, and give it a quick whisk with the regular whisk. And then I'm going to add the bread flour and the salt on top of the bread flour so it doesn't directly hit the yeast. Now I'm using the Danish whisk to finish the mixing of it, and I'm not mixing it too much, just until it's a shaggy dough. And then I'm going to put it on my bench with flour underneath it and on top of it, and you can see here how sticky this dough is compared to a lean dough. So you're going to gingerly knead this with always trying to keep all of the ingredients under the dough so that you can get it all inside of the dough when you're kneading, and adding flour when needed. I don't want you to add too much flour because you don't want too much flour in this dough to make it stiffer. You want to keep it nice and soft and silky. The soft kneading is for the ciabatta bread. And now I'm going to show you how to do stretch and folds without kneading it like I just showed you. With this procedure, you just let it rise after you use the Danish whisk, and you do 3 sets of these stretch and folds so that it rises slowly and you don't build a lot of gluten development. This is going to be for the focaccia. The focaccia is going to be a little bit softer. Here are the 2 different breads. The focaccia is on your right, which is the stretch and folds, and the ciabatta bread is on your left, which is the kneading very lightly. You can make sandwiches with either one of these that would be to die for. Here's the way the dough looks after it bulk rises. Then I would take the dough and cut it into 2 for ciabatta bread, lay it on a tray, put some finger marks in it, and bake it, and look at this. Same way with the focaccia, let it bulk rise after the 3 stretch and folds, flatten it into a shortening grease pan, and then season it with olive oil, garlic, herbs, and grated cheese. I can't tell you how light, airy, and good it is, guys.